REM dreaming, to think that you wake up, but only to realize that you are still dreaming. Studies show that this is considered a lucid dream. A study by Patrick Bourke from the University of Lincoln says that 82% of people will experience at least one lucid dream in their lifetimes. A lucid dream is defined as when a sleeper leaves the unconscious state, which is also known as a dream state, and dips into the realm of the waking state. But obviously they are still dreaming. A 2009 study conducted at Frankfurt University monitored the electric activity between the WEC, the lucid, and the REM state of sleep. The WEC state is just with eyes closed, which is waking with eyes closed. That's considered the conscious state. The REM state is known as rapid eye movement, and that occurs about 90 minutes into your sleep. And the lucid state occurs roughly around 6 hours into your sleep, so it's deeper into that REM cycle. Now, the results from the EEG scans, which is just the electroencephalograms, the results from those showed activity in the prefrontal cortex area of the lucid sleeper. And that correlates with the WEC, or the conscious state, because it shows conscious activity within those brains. And what the prefrontal cortex area does, it contributes to consciousness, decision-making, and your overall personality. So there are a few ways that you can try to induce lucid dreams. Now, they are not all 100% effective, I will say that just off the bat, but a few of the ways that are suggested to induce lucid dreaming include keeping a dream journal. So after you wake up from your night's sleep, you try to record at least one dream that you can recall, because you have more than one dream when you sleep at night. Another technique that they say that you could try is to recognize dream signs. So what a dream sign would be you realize that you're flying over the city with your friends and you have wings. Most likely not reality. Another way is to tell yourself while you're awake, as you prepare to go to sleep, to just recognize the process of your dreaming. Another thing to note is that lucid dreaming, it's not considered the same as out-of-body experiences, but it's just the process of realizing that you were thinking while you were sleeping. And this can help control other aspects of your life, such as just your metacognition, your ability to recognize what you're doing. Stephen LaBerge, who's a psychophysiologist from Stanford University, he specializes in the study of lucid dreaming. He says that lucid dreaming can be considered powerful tools in our everyday lives that help with difficult real-life situations, overcoming your recurring nightmares that you may have, and just boosting your self-confidence. This study, conducted in 2015, also sought to figure out if lucid dreaming was therapeutic for those who suffer narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is another sleeping disorder in which you cannot control when you go to sleep. They're almost considered sleeping attacks. The results from this 2015 study proved positive. The patients were able to cope with these bizarre and very violent nightmares they would have. Another study also saw that lucid dreaming was effective for those who suffer PTSD. And PTSD is just defined as post-traumatic stress disorder. And this is also related to narcolepsy in terms of the very bizarre and troubling dreams that you can have as effects from whatever trauma you experienced in your life. Controlling dreams can be considered controlling your life. They can improve your metacognition, as I stated earlier. They can allow us to perfect reality in our dreams. So they give us a chance to replay everyday life over and over and over again. And lucid dreaming really allows us to take the reins of our reality, just giving us the opportunity to just step back and look at how we can make our actual waking lives better. The World Health Organization, also known as the WHO, they say that mental and psychiatric illnesses are accountable for about 12% of all global diseases, and that number is only expected to rise to 15% by the year 2020. Lucid dreaming can help with psychiatric illnesses, everyday problems, mental illnesses, all of those. So in the words of Stephen LaBerge, I say to you, am I dreaming or am I awake right now? And really be serious with that answer and have a reason to justify whether or not you are awake or dreaming. Because the answer to that can really control our everyday lives. Thank you.